That's actually a really good point. I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
Okay then. So with that, you said that you had Dragonfly Empire from 2002.
Yeah.
So what would you say, especially have you lived in Calgary this whole time?
Yeah. Well, except for a period of maybe like a combined total of 8 months, I was in Santiago, Chile.
Mm.
That was for my day job. I was flying over there to kind of do work for the day job, but I got to get involved in the scene down there a little bit, which was dope. They
Mm.
got a huge like scene that's into underground hip hop, which I love. So I got to collab with a few artists down there and check out some really dope concerts down there as well.
So what would you say, how I should ask,
Yeah.
would you say this is the state of hip hop in Calgary at this present point to you?
I think, and I've said this I think in interviews about like music as a whole in Alberta. That was,
Mm.
and I'll repeat it here, is that I think we're an incubator of talent. Because we're not Vancouver, Montreal, Toronto, where it's maybe a little more defined on what you need to be in order to get that respect. Here it's like do whatever you want and see if you can be any good at it. And I think that freedom, because it's not as defined, it's not as structured, is what gives us the ability to kind of be unique and to shine. And then when we need to take it to the next level, you might have to move to one of those bigger places. But, I think you have that freedom and you have like a place where you can work out what kind of artist you want to be and get the support of the community. There's a lot of great like institutions like shout out to Benny J 1010
Mm.
10 at 10, shout out to uh, Beat Drop, all these like organizations that are there to kind of help you
And push.
refine your sound, but yeah, when it comes to like really really kind of taking it to that next level, then this is, unfortunately, this is not where urban music is. In terms of the corporate side, it's not in Calgary, it's not in Edmonton. You might have to kind of go to Toronto or wherever. But
Do you think that could change?
I think it could, because if somebody gets popular enough, with the internet, you can do anything from anywhere. So if you have that popularity, you feel like just doing it from here, you can do it. But if you want the machine helping you to get there, the machine is in like Toronto.
So you're from the era of giving out CDs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from that era too. Don't
Hell
get me wrong.
yeah.
The mixtapes or anything like that, the underground. Yeah.
Yeah.
How has it been for you in this new streaming era?
Yeah, I had to try to understand it. You have to relearn. Basically, it's like you become a student again. You think you've accomplished what you need to accomplish, and then it's like, okay, people aren't really messing with CDs anymore. So how do I, get this get my streaming music to be popular? And so then I find out about playlists and like how to pitch to playlist curators and how to try to navigate that world. And I still don't have that fully figured out, but I've had some success with it, and it's cool because you have an opportunity now, since it's not just limited to the physical, to reach a much bigger audience. So someone can download your stuff in Russia or Korea or wherever,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't need to, go as far as getting that physical CD. So I think in that sense, it's expanded the potential a little bit as well.
Okay. So, being I've been in Calgary now for a couple of years. Okay, so I've seen, like I said, we've seen the 10 at 10s and we've seen YYC Records, there's B&B Records, there's a few of them out there. You're one of the only few that you had a key of A. Now, for those that don't know what that is, what is it for them?
So Key of A is a radio show that plays every Saturday at 5 p.m. on CBC Radio 1, and it's aired across Alberta on the local CBC stations for each city, each town. But it's also online. There's a platform called CBC Listen, where anyone worldwide can also listen to it. So CBC, like BBC, the government broadcaster. But it's cool, man, that they decided to give me a shot as the host. Like the host before, she was more into classical music and
Yeah.
the traditional styles, and which is cool. I'm learning about those styles now. But they've decided to give a hip hop dude a chance in the host chair,
Yeah.
But you know, I'm not supposed to just be playing hip hop music. I have to play everything. So I'm trying to be fair about it. But you know, what I've said to some people who are, you know, complaining maybe that we didn't get the proper representation is like, hey, we got a seat at the table now. Send me your stuff. Let me hear your music, and you know, if I think it's good enough, it's gonna get played on the show. So, you know, you're gonna hear country, you're gonna hear hip hop, you're gonna hear folk, you're gonna hear R&B, soul, all of it, and I'm gonna do my best to make everyone, you know, get down to it, even if it's not their particular style of music that you know, that's being played.
I'm scoring these rookies, they getting all vexed. I've been second guessed, I'm chasing success. Rocking this microphone, you know I got it.